Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
We about to go stupid. We about to go stupid. We about to go stupid.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
We be on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't DR, she right Gucci stupid. Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid.
Lord, they blowing out like he pooping. Nigga throw it out like he pooping. Ain't a coop, nigga can't scoop me. I hear the hate loud, call it rootin'. Dodo bird, a real extra bitch. Feeding around in a dumb wheel. Push start, banana split. Dior bag, hold an extra clip. Cup of rap, nigga. Extra drip, get stacked with them. Extra flips, Florida water, real loony bitch. Purse Gucci, no dooney bitch. Pussy talk, no rumor-ish. On the whole head like a tumor sick. Shots fired, I don't miss. I'm the definition of a real bitch.
We be on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't DR, she right Gucci stupid. Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid. I'm in a two-seat on my cup, you know. Hang on me. I'm gonna try by your new phone with we in a Range Rover, no heat. Take out Mac, can't wait next year. Roll that out, I'ma cover my ear. I'm too hot, so don't come near. If it ain't on me right here. Got a house prop, got pills on my drive like we're broke way too long, main reason all of be spent. Took it all last year, now wake up. Fucked on your man, now she stuck. I don't do favors and don't trust luck. I'm pulling up if it's by the bug. This shit we be on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't DR, she right Gucci stupid. Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid.
What's up, Cam? Pride based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. But that validation be a motherfucker. Depending on what type of traumas you got from childhood, depending on how many of these people that's stuck in this type of shit around you, that shit be a motherfucker. Depending on how many exes, baby mamas, baby daddies, fucking ex-wives or ex-husbands, ex-friends, old jobs that you trying to subliminally prove points to, right? Because you ain't gonna never come out and say, this is what I'm doing this for. But a lot of y'all done made life decisions based on trying to validate yourself to you, right? And to another person because it's based on the scars they left. Like you see the wound and you try to tell yourself and show yourself I'm better than the way that they did me or how they wounded me, but you're not doing it through healing. You doing it through trying to validate by doing more of the regular repetitive shit that makes it feel like you getting shit done, but you ain't. Some of y'all have busied y'all life by Xing out everybody else out of the system to raise those children. So guess what you did, right? You made it where your struggle became a repetitive everyday thing. And those kids suck up all of your time. And you did that to yourself. People ain't really abandon you and them kids. You set it up that way because it made you feel better ego-wise. It validated you that I could get something right. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level.
What's up, guys? Welcome to class. And we get in the live right there. She said a lot. I hope it ain't go over your sister's head. Hope it ain't go over your head, y'all. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We gonna cater to the truth. We gonna cater to common sense, and we is not gonna complicate it. So, what made me do this live today is over at the Mr. Goodbread reaction show. We had a couple triggered women. You know what I mean? I put out a YouTube short last night, and I had a couple of sisters. You know what I mean? They was feeling away. They're feeling away. So hold on. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. And we're gonna address something real quick. Because the whole goal is to link up with people. The whole goal is to link up. You know what I mean? And couple up. You don't have to. You don't have to. But that is the goal. You don't have to. It's optional. But don't be looking for the blessings that the people that do what was said. Don't be looking for the same blessings. You don't have to. You know what I mean? But right here, right, we had a triggered woman, makeup all on her face, so you can already see she hiding behind a filter. She's trying to climb that wall. So this is why what Kevin Samuel said to Vivica Fox on that YouTube short would trigger her. Yet she is alive. Is she really alive, man? Is she really alive? Like, let's look at it. Let's ask Vivica if she's alive. Because
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's not intimidated by who and what I am.
Yes. Yeah.
That likes to travel.
Yeah.
Going to let me go shopping.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you
so
just
you
spoke-
got, and I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so
you
if
know,
you got a friend.
Okay,
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be, I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
now, ma'am, sister, that's not living. That sound like desperation. That sound like total desperation when the goal was to link. The goal was to avoid feeling like how she feeling right now when she was a little bit younger and she had value, right? The goal wasn't to pile things on your I want to be independent chart to where you make yourself hard to work with, right? And now nobody want to work with you. You see, that's the problem. See, because y'all think that living is just being alive. Y'all think winning is just surviving, and y'all got to change all that because that's foolish.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming, never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves, just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
All right, now let's go to Miss Carlicia 304, right? Yet she is alive, so she say. So she believe. So we know she under that spell too, right, guys? Hint, hint, right? So she's alive still, able to find love. Is that what she doing? Is she able to find love? Kalisa, like, I understand y'all have this fairy tale, like, you know what I mean? Y'all got this delusional fairy tale and y'all want it to be how y'all see it, but it's the shit is in front of you. You see what you see in front of you, man. You see it in front of you. You know what I mean? Y'all got to start leaning more to the realism. I get it. Everybody want things to be positive and encouraging, but in the reality, it's not that way. Y'all done backed yourself into a corner. Now the rabbit has the pistol and y'all don't like it. So let's see this. She's able to find love while Kevin's karma killed him. How did his karma killed him? How his karma killed him, man? A heart attack and him not being healthy. You know what I mean? That might have killed him, but karma didn't kill him. The truth, him telling his truth did not kill him, man. And then we get another triggered one. We get one, we can already tell this one triggered and overweight. you're married with a family, sir. You see, so they ask dumb shit. Like, when they can go to the channel, I have 2 channels, and I'm very transparent, man. But to answer your question, yeah. Now, see, the car and the chopper, those was rented. But them bitches at the end, they wasn't. Them bitches in the end, they wasn't rented. You know what I mean? Those mines. So there go your answer, right? Now let's get it on. Let's get on with the show.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a shit what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid. You never turned out a plus sign. See, I got problems with women like you, thinking that you talk as though you're someone to be appeased. Shut up, Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of seeing your twisted up mouth everywhere. Every time you come on camera, your face is twisted up. We get it. You're a smart, sassy, strong black woman. Do you have another gear? Do you have another character? You've been playing the same character for the last 30 years. We get it. 50 Cent, and Curtis Jackson responded and said, man, my ex-lover still want me. 17 years ago, we was together for 4 months, and she's still mad. Ma Badoom Doom must be better than I thought. Kudos to you, 50 Cent, for smiling through it. I mean, have you guys looked at the way Vivica looks these days? Every time you see her, it looks like she done sucked on a bag of lemons. Now, I remember back in the 90s when Vivica was hot. Fine. But Vivica, but so many women like Vivica A. Fox fall into a broadcast where I said, women have already met their guy, and they blew it. I mean, think about when you see Fox Soul, Vivica Fox, Claudia Johnson, and y'all feeling me, and Lisa Ray. Don't y'all see a bunch of old women and be like, y'all are 40 and 50 years old. Y'all should have been somebody's grandma by now.
Damn. And he ain't lie. Oh man, yo. How y'all feeling this morning, yo? We ready to tell the truth? We come to tell the truth. Where that lady at again? Now, is she living? Who you think in a better position right now? Cause who you think? Cause Kevin up chilling. Kevin chilling right now. Kevin chilling, yo. Look at Kev. Look, he looking over the shoulder. He got the young boy down here. He passed the torch to me. Y'all can't get rid of me. Oh man, y'all gotta hear that one more time though, B. But first, a message from our sponsors.
Older men that are true, established alpha men, okay? They avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much. You have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you. You are a lot harder to mold. So finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need, put her through. This is why you see some men, some older men would get divorced and they would marry a younger woman. And now he's going to find somebody that he can actually hopefully have a happier life with, and he's not trying to make the same mistakes twice. And unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you, you know how hard it is to deal with somebody that has past traumas and to have to work through them with them. So it's a lot easier for them to get a younger woman.
No, it's no nice way to tell the truth. It's molding. We gotta mold you. We gotta mold you. First, we gotta mold ourselves so that we know what we like, and then we got to pick something. That's the gold, right? That's the goal. That's the whole purpose of learning ourselves. Now, this is man and woman. We supposed to learn ourselves so we know how to interact with people. With people. We not supposed to back ourselves into this claim of competing with ourselves to prove a point to ourselves, and now nobody want to work with ourselves. That's what the sisters have done. That's what the sisters have done. Congratulations, too.
Pride based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. But that validation be a motherfucker. Depending on what type of traumas you got from childhood, depending on how many of these people that's stuck in this type of shit around you, that shit be a motherfucker. Depending on how many exes, baby mamas, baby daddies, fucking ex-wives or ex-husbands, ex-friends, old jobs that you trying to subliminally prove points to, right? Because you ain't gonna never come out and say, this is what I'm doing this for. But a lot of y'all done made life decisions based on trying to validate yourself to you, right? And to another person because it's based on the scars they left. Like you see the wounds and you trying to tell yourself and show yourself I'm better than the way that they did me or how they wounded me, but you're not doing it through healing. You doing it through trying to validate by doing more of the regular repetitive shit that makes it feel like you getting shit done, but you ain't. Some of y'all have busied y'all life by Xing out everybody else out of the system to raise those children. So guess what you did, right? You made it where your struggle became a repetitive everyday thing. And those kids suck up all of your time. And you did that to yourself. People ain't really abandon you and them kids. You set it up that way because it made you feel better ego-wise. It validated you that I could get something right. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level.
Now you out here looking for a man. Now you out here after you done competed with basic shit and yourself. Now you want somebody to help relieve the pain. Nah, man. Nah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's not intimidated by who and what I am.
Yes.
Yeah. That likes to travel.
Yeah.
Going to let me go shopping.
Yeah. Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just spoke.
You got, and I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so
you know,
if you got a friend.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
Now she's not against different nationalities, but this the same woman that sat on her platform and wanted to make black women their own race. She wanted to make black women their own race. Now you see how it is? Now she go right to the person that taught her how to be a dummy and go begging for them. You better go get you one of them. You better, sis. Wow. You can't make this shit up, man.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't know.
She thought she ate right there, right? She said how they every time they try to be so fucking evil and conniving, it come back to bite them in the butt. You know what I mean? Because she thought she ate right there, killed over.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a shit what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid. You never turned out a plus sign. See, I got a problem with women like you, thinking that you talk as though you're someone to be appeased. Shut up, Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of seeing your twisted up mouth everywhere. Every time you come on camera, your face is twisted up. We get it. You're a smart, sassy, strong black woman. Do you have another gear? Do you have another character? You've been playing the same character for the last 30 years. We get it. 50 Cent, and Curtis Jackson responded and said, man, my ex-lover still want me. 17 years ago, we was together for 4 months, and she's still mad. Ma Badoom Doom must be better than I thought. Kudos to you, 50 Cent, for smiling through it. I mean, have you guys looked at the way Vivica looks these days? Every time you see her, it look like she done sucked on a bag of lemons. Now, I remember back in the 90s when Vivica was hot. Fine. But Vivica, but so many women like Vivica A. Fox fall into a broadcast where I said, women have already met their guy and they blew it. I mean, think about when you see Fox Soul, Vivica Fox, Claudia Johnson, and y'all feeling me, and Lisa Ray. Don't y'all see a bunch of old women and be like, y'all are 40 and 50 years old. Y'all should have been somebody's grandma by now.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Oh, man, yo, let's get it. Let's keep it moving.
Take the chats.
Brandon,
You've heard their stories, their backgrounds?
Yeah. I mean, you covered it all. It all sounds pretty basic. Actually, except for you. Can we get a round of applause for this Caucasian woman right here and everything she got going on?
Are you Russian or?
I am half Italian, half Alsatian.
White and white.
What is
Oh my
Alsatian?
God.
Alsace-Lorraine, it's a province between France and Germany. It was German when my family immigrated. It is currently under French rule.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
very
my bad.
cool.
You,
As
so
of
you people are actually
1945.
from there, not like my people have been here for 4 generations. Are we still saying we're
like,
Italian and German?
3 generations, 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, our genealogy goes back like we have everything mapped out.
Nah, she definitely looks like it though.
Yeah, but if your grandparents were from here,
No,
you're
but look at
American.
her. I thought she
feel
was
like
Russian.
I feel like my nose,
White
kind of
people,
shows
white
the
people in
German.
America always say that shit. Like, your grandparents are from America. You're white and I'm Caucasian and American. Just accept that shit. You're not Italian. You're not fucking French. Shut that stupid shit
Nah,
up.
she definitely looks French. Look at her.
We didn't go over the
pure
ethnicity
French.
question with
Oui,
me.
oui.
So.
Didn't you just say your education level was yada yada yada?
First of all, what is your education level again?
Oh, I'm just a high school graduate.
That's what I thought.
But I listen with both ears.
But guess what? I almost graduated, but then I missed the teacher. Fuck you, Miss X. She was like, if you miss one more day of school, then you're not going to graduate.
So you didn't go to the
Bitch.
one day of school?
No, the thing is, I missed multiple days of school after that. That was the problem.
Okay.
All right.
Did they
don't even hear themselves.
Yeah. The question for you.
I was working.
Truancy is a crime. Did your parents deal any jail time or anything? Like with the
Where? In
police?
Bridgeport?
Yeah, like truancy is a crime.
Truancy?
Yeah. If you don't go to school, like they come after your
I
parents
don't
for
think
that.
they take that serious in Bridgeport.
Wow.
It's the hood.
Really?
It's a fucked up school
This the
system.
hood, ain't it?
But yeah, I mean, normally, you know, if your kid doesn't go to school, like police are supposed to show
Yeah,
up.
no, they used to tell me that they're like blah blah blah.
That's
and I
crazy.
was like, no, the thing is, I did start showing up to school, but then I would get there at 10 o'clock in the morning. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I started dancing when I was 18, so I would leave Connecticut, take a train to New York, and then come back to Connecticut, and then make it there. Go home at like 8 o'clock. And then like take a shower, get ready for school. I used to skip first period, which was her class specifically, and then that's why she knew that, like, you know, like I was skipping. I wasn't really skipping. I just always missed first period, which was her class.
She was a snitch, huh?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Damn, that's crazy. But she was right though.
At
No,
18.
she wasn't. That's why her job. That's why I get paid more than her. Fuck Miss Axe. Fuck
Not
you, bitch.
all money is good money.
Damn.
No, it's good for me. It was good for me, and it's still good for me.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean,
You disagree? You said not all money is good money. What makes you say that?
Because I feel like there's a lot of money that people are making now that are, I guess, in the way of morale or integrity.
Damn.
oh shit.
That was solid.
She got you home.
Chris, man.
Damn, I'm just
trying to instigate, nigga.
You don't let her talk to you like that?
Yeah. Oh, what up, Brandon? Yeah.
Like all that word vomit, all I heard was I used to go out late at night and I couldn't get my lazy ass up an hour early.
I'm dead.
I couldn't get my lazy ass up an hour early to go to fucking school. Like nobody gives a fuck that you work. Like it's great that you
Me,
work.
I just said I was dancing. I literally.
I didn't interrupt you when you spoke.
I'm gonna let you finish, but you're
thank
wrong
you.
though, because I did work and then I would still make it in the morning.
You're gonna let him finish, and then you're gonna continue proceed to get your point across. Tell you guys, it ain't a color thing, it's a culture thing. The culture creates the character, and they all stupid. They all foolish, bro.
The podcast if you can't get these bitches under control, bro. I
call
don't play.
Okay, baby
I didn't
father.
interrupt her when she spoke, did I?
Brandon, it's girls, man.
It's girls, bro. That's just
Did
how
I
they are.
interrupt her when she spoke, ladies?
They do that all night, man. They do it all night.
Right, what the fuck I mean? See what I mean about these fresh and fit characters? They're girls. So because they're girls, you supposed to, that's the pass, that's the open invitation to be a doormat, fool. Oh, I mean, I just can't get jiggy with these niggas. If it wasn't for Tommy and this brother Brandon, we would not be watching this, guys. I do not watch these niggas, man. I don't approve you guys watching these niggas, man. This is mid-level entertainment at best.
You seem a little girlyish too.
Oh shit.
With your nose ring.
I am quite sassy because bitches define sassy as a man who don't take your shit. So I'm sassy as fuck, bitch.
The nose ring is
Straight
sassy
up.
too.
And it costs $300 also.
Oh, so is my
Bitch.
belly button ring.
Oh my god.
All I heard was this lazy ass bitch got a job at night and she couldn't get up to go to school. in the
Well,
fucking
I
morning.
didn't. It's not that I used to go to sleep. I didn't even go to sleep. That's the whole thing. I used to get out of fucking 6:30
So why
in
the
the
fuck
morning.
couldn't you take your ass to school if you didn't go to sleep? The more you talk, the stupider you
I
sound,
just
you stupid
literally
motherfucker.
said- Wait,
Look
tell
into
me,
the chat.
sound just
The
like
more
me,
you
bro.
talk, the stupider you sound.
The only person that sounds stupid here is you.
You got off of work. Didn't go to
Yes.
sleep.
No,
What's your dumb ass couldn't go to school on
No, I
time?
still went to school. I went home and took a
guys,
shower.
guys,
Why would I
guys,
get out the
guys,
strip club and not
guys.
take a shower? Like,
Guys,
the
how about
fuck?
this? How about this? How about this? This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
It took you 45 minutes to an hour to take a shower. You couldn't go to school?
Did your parents? I just said I got out at 6:30.
Guys,
I used to lie to myself.
Let's reset real quick. So this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
Oh my
God.
Yo, Brandon, take over the show, bro. This nigga don't have a clue of what to do on this show. Take over this show. Take over it, bro. Nigga Brandon is sitting there. He getting things in order. He got his Pampers stacked. He just stacking his Pampers up and shit. Tommy like, yo, this shit, I don't even know why I'm back here, yo. They gave me a bag, boy. He said, this bag, boy.
Turn it to you. You can say what you want to say, and then I'll turn it to her. She can respond, and then we'll just go one mic at a
I ain't
time.
got shit to say to her. She said enough.
You want to move? You don't want to?
Oh no,
She said enough.
Yeah.
She got here.
I just want to let Brandon
She's
finish his thing.
Get her out of here.
And then-
Shout out Global
and then we'll let her
I
respond.
think they like me better
Shout
than
out
you.
Global Prenup.
Okay.
Get this bitch up out of here.
Who is this guy?
Who
I
is
just
this
heard
guy?
of him today.
Let me tell you who this guy is.
I just heard of this
is the
guy.
guy who
You sound it's goofy. I'm not
Can I tell you who I? Can I tell you who I am, real quick, bitch? Can I tell you, if you don't mind? I'm a guy whose TikTok grew from 70K to 300K in a month and a half because of one song. I'm the motherfucker whose video got 2 million views on YouTube. I'm telling you who I am, bitch. I'm breaking it down. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I'm the motherfucker whose video got 2 million views in less than 2 months, and the only promotion has been his social media. I'm the motherfucker who got 1,500 orders of merchandise. It's my silhouette on the logo. T-shirts, motherfucking hoodies. 1,500 orders, motherfucker. I stuttered. My bad. 1,500 orders. Niggas is buying stickers with my logo on them. Hoodies with my logo on them. Motherfucking T-shirts with my logo on them. I got a song in Spanish that motherfucker's been begging for.
I thought you were gonna say 150,000. Niggas said, what did you say?
My YouTube channel grew from 9,000 to 118,000 in a month and a half. Shut the fuck up when you talk to me, bitch.
Whoa. I'm gonna just let this slide because in real life I would. I'm a man beater.
And you would go to jail, you stupid motherfucker. But since you don't go to school, you don't realize that if you hit a motherfucker, I'll call the police. You're in the same place as I am. So
Yeah, y'all heard her. She said, I'm a man beater, bro. And he had to remind her, well, if you hit me, you going to jail. Word up, straight up. You know what I mean? She just an open, admitted man beater, y'all. Cute, too.
what does that mean? Like, we're in the same place.
Not in the same place.
No, I'm doing better than you, I bet. I'm doing better than you.
I'm gonna reset here.
Yeah.
Yo, Tommy.
Yeah, she said I'm in the same place.
Who the hell here is sucking his dick? Somebody here is sucking his dick, and I'm gonna find out. And I need a man. Which one of you guys here is sucking his dick?
All the men's sexuality in here.
You already know that's their go-to move now because they feel less. When a man make a woman feel less than a woman, she gonna attack his sexuality. She gonna attack his manhood. It's a go-to play. They don't all, not all, they say not all. They don't want to be treated all. They don't want to be grouped, but they all act the same, do the same shit, respond the same. Look at the flying roaches in the chat, guys. Don't they jump in here with the same dumb shit?
Yo, that's what they do when they're wrong. They go to the sexuality every time. You bitches know this. It's a tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, a future single mom.
All right. God forbid.
Nah, did you just say earlier during the introductions you let go and let God let niggas nut all in you?
No, I don't.
That's exactly what you said. You're not on
because you don't know if I'm fucking a million niggas. I'm definitely not.
It doesn't matter. You literally said I listen with both. Listen, God made me with two eyes, two ears.
The question is, are you even fucking? Do you get pussy? Do you get pussy? I know you don't get no pussy.
Twice as much as I.
You don't look like you. You got no pussy.
I'm sure. All right. We'll just move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on here.
Because y'all are.
He's sweaty. Look at him. He's breaking a sweat.
And I'm wearing
Nah, because I just stressed you out right now. That's what I love to do. Stressing men out.
This is Support Friday. So we have some chat here as well. Tommy, what do you think about it so far, bro?
Stressed out by a dumbass bitch who couldn't even go to school.
And he's still stressed out. I still stressed you out.
Wait. Sorry, Brandon and
remember that be the goal. That's why I refrain from getting in debates with these women, bro. Cause they not trying to learn. They only there in front of you for attention, right? They don't care what you're saying. And their goal is not to win the argument. Their goal is just to stress you the fuck out. Their goal is to troll you and get you and your emotions to operate with them. Remember, they can't match your level of intelligence. All they could do is beat you down with their level of ignorance. That's all they can do is drag you to their level and beat you with the ignorance and the emotions.
And girls.
And get Brandon, what did you say? What's her name? Well, look, tell me your name.
Brandon.
Tell me your name.
I don't know her name.
Because she's not fucking important.
Exactly. Okay, she's part of the guest, though. Guys, can we please come on track for the show, please?
Hold on, Tommy, I'm gonna lay at the floor.
Nigga said Brandon and guest.
Okay.
Brandon.
I mean,
So, whose name do they know? Miss OnlyFans.
Okay.
Well, they're about to know my name now.
Okay.
No, they don't. Because it's still Brandon.
Okay, I just found out your name too, Brandon. They just said it right now.
You just found out my
Exactly.
name. You're one person.
And I'm pretty sure nobody here knew your name except for the guy.
You'll get a room after this. Get a room after this. Okay?
I'd rather get a room with one of these bitches than with him.
Can I watch that shit go down? I'm with
Now
that.
you want to watch. You're not invited.
Okay.
Oh man.
Fantastic.
It's okay,
Put a
the hub-
diaper on.
the
Is
hub-
this for you?
It's okay. The hub is popping. I don't have to watch you bitches. I can easy work. I can get it. I can find Latina and dark skinned black girl threesome right now on the hub.
Yeah, you can't afford another subscription for OnlyFans.
It's free.
Why would I subscribe to a bitch's OnlyFans when the hub is popping for free?
My God.
Why in God's name would I ever?
That's just
Do
you.
you know how vast the hub is? Have y'all been on the hub? You ain't never been on the hub?
What's the
They got the porn hub. They got everything on the hub, my nigga.
Yo. You know what I sense right here? Actual attraction between two of you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it right now.
Nah, because
Tension is there.
well, she was real fine until she opened her mouth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you were real fine. No, you were never fine. I thought you were like my friend after I took your diaper and I put it like, you know
That's
what I
the
mean?
problem, bitch. You thought you had a friend.
No.
That's
Like,
the problem.
not a friend, but like, I thought you were cool.
Yes, the
We did a
problem,
little,
bitch.
like,
You thought I was cool.
little knuckle
I'm not.
bump.
I call bitches
But
bitches
then
to
I
their
see that
face.
you're
I'm not
sassy
cool.
as fuck.
I sure am.
You're
You see my hand
look
motion?
at this.
You see me?
Oh my God. You remind me of my gay cousin.
Sassy
We
as
could be
fuck,
friends. If
baby.
you want to be besties, just say that,
You know,
girl.
only in America do they
Just say
call
that,
you
baby
gay
girl.
for doing anything besides sleeping with a man.
That's because we already know what's going on.
My God, shut up. Move
We
on to the
already
next topic.
know.
All right. Tommy, welcome.
Right. My nigga.
Tommy, you've been quiet this whole time. What do you think so far about
What are your
this?
thoughts?
Welcome, punch.
Listen, I don't go
Falcon Punch
places
is
trying
savage.
to fight. I don't get into fights.
Really? Last time you were here,
What?
it was self-defense, though. It was self-defense.
Yo,
Listen,
I'm having deja vu right now, man.
Man, yo, we got a super chat. My guy King Grove, he said, it's crazy how strippers think that she's better than the classy women, bro. Yeah, they always think that. They out-talk them. And that's because the classy women, they entertain them. They don't call them out. The classy ones don't call out the trashy ones. So there you go. They feed the monster, man. What we listening to, though? What we rocking with?
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
That was wisely. That's what he said.
I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
You.
Love it.
I believe him.
I don't know what just happened.
Myron, I believe him.
Yeah, that was crazy. That last time it happened. But she did hit him first, so. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right.
My inspiration is just.
Man, let's keep it moving, y'all, because, you know, these sisters don't understand, yo. They had their chance, bro. They had their chance. The window of opportunity has closed. And ladies be lying. They be lying about females will not leave a good man. Let's just face the facts, bro. We both did the same thing. We both made the same mistake. It's just that men value never runs out because y'all value our money. You see, we value y'all look and, oh man, beauty fades, looks fades. And that's the problem that a lot of the sisters is running into. So they're lying now. They're lying to themselves and then trap themselves into a corner. You let that man go already, sis. Back when both of y'all was trying to do the damn thing and you was acting super independent, you was acting like you knew exactly what you was doing when you really didn't because you never stopped to go get information on what it is and what it's going to take to work with a person. So you blamed everything on him. Yeah. That was the person. Fella, you know the chick you was chilling with, you had a lead in you. She ain't know no better, you know what I mean? You used to cut school with her and shit. That was your female to mold. But you was fly, you was fancy, you was bagging mad bitches, So you just couldn't pick one. You just couldn't pick one. Now you ain't the man no more, bro. High school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? See how we let these things pass us because we never do the work on ourselves. We sit there and blame the other person. We sit there and blame the other person. And when you never look at you, when you never do the work on you, you will blame the other person and then go repeat the same shit because you don't think it's you. And that's what Vivica Fox have done. Her good years, she spent blaming. Hold on, let me tell you what she did her good years, because Love broke that thing down good for those of y'all that missed that intro. This is what she did, and this is what a lot of you women did.
Pride based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. But that validation be a motherfucker. Depending on what type of traumas you got from childhood, depending on how many of these people that's stuck in this type of shit around you, that shit be a motherfucker. Depending on how many exes, baby mamas, baby daddies, fucking ex-wives or ex-husbands, ex-friends, old jobs that you trying to subliminally prove points to, right? Because you ain't gonna never come out and say, this is what I'm doing this for. But a lot of y'all done made life decisions based on trying to validate yourself to you, right? And to another person because it's based on the scars they left. Like you see the wounds and you trying to tell yourself and show yourself I'm better than the way that they did me or how they wounded me, but you're not doing it through healing. You doing it through trying to validate by doing more of the regular repetitive shit that makes it feel like you getting shit done, but you ain't. Some of y'all have busied y'all life by Xing out everybody else out of the system to raise those children. So guess what you did, right? You made it where your struggle became a repetitive everyday thing. And those kids suck up all of your time. And you did that to yourself. People ain't really abandon you and them kids. You set it up that way because it made you feel better ego-wise. It validated you that I could get something right. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's not intimidated by who and what I am.
Yeah.
That likes to travel.
Yeah.
Going to let me go shopping.
Yeah. Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just
spoke. And I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so
you
if
know,
you got a friend.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be, I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
Based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level. Wonderful. You wash the fuck out of them dishes. You drop the fuck out of them kids off to them games. Wonderful. You show the fuck up with the light bill money every month. Wonderful. You pay the bills every single. Great. This is basic level adult stuff that should not define or validate who you are. There's so much more to get to besides this regular ass shit. And when you understand this, you won't define yourself and validate yourself with these tasks. You will scale up, outsource, aim to make more money, create multiple streams of income to pay people to.
Older men that are true established alpha men, okay, They avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much, you have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you. You are a lot harder to mold. So finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need, put her through. This is why you see some men, some older men would get divorced and they would marry a younger woman. And now he's going to find somebody that he can actually hopefully have a happier life with, and he's not trying to make the same mistakes twice. And unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you, you know how hard it is to deal with somebody that has past traumas and to have to work through them with them. So it's a lot easier for them to get a younger woman.
Man, yo, let's get to the main event, man. Let's get to the main event.
There are a lot of platforms on social media that try to capitalize off the fact that a lot of people are looking for a place to go group up and continue this pity party. A place to go sit somewhere and be in a group of people or on a platform or on a page or in a social media group where we can all just say, it's the niggas doing something to me. It's the bitches doing something to me. They always bothering me. They keep hating on me. Oh my God, the reason why my life is like this is because of other people. Like, there are a lot of platforms online that they capitalize off of the fact that a lot of y'all are okay with just being a victim.
Exactly. Y'all know what we talking about. This is why the righteous fear growing, because we pro-truth. We not pro-man. We not pro-woman. We pro-truth. We going to touch on the psychology behind everything. Why did they do that? Not who did it. Why did that one do that? Why did she did it? Why did he do it? Where did she get it from? Where did he get it from? That's what we focusing over here. We ain't just gonna focus in on the creation. We gonna point the gun at the creator. Yeah, these mothers. You know what I mean? These mothers. That's what we talk about over here. So as long as you cool with reality and you cool with the truth, then you gonna get along with us. The minute you start trying to hide that shit that you need to address, which will make you a better individual, so that then you will come out here and be able to work well with others, we ain't fooling with you. We ain't fooling with you. We got no time to lie and cover up. Your mama ain't shit. You need to address that, because that's who damaged you. That's who hurt you. All right? Mamas touch every single human being on this planet first. The first relationship is where you get all your traits and accolades and slick shit that you use in life. God said, train them up so that they will not part ways from the way you trained them. Now, the way y'all bitches was trained is hell of a. And you did nothing about that hell of a training but blame a man. And he ain't touch you, bitch. Now, let's get it.
Of life, right? You don't really feel like you genuinely in control of shit. Anyway, to get to my point, y'all, about 7 or 8 of y'all sent me this same video with this particular online influencer, explaining to what sounds like an audience of mostly women that, ain't no female gonna ever leave a good man alone. So basically, to other females that watch they ex new bitch, or they niggas ex online, like, girl, ain't no woman gonna leave no good dude, so you don't got yourself no good dude. It's what I caught from the live that y'all kept sending me, the little video clip y'all kept sending me, right? Now, y'all.
Now you know damn well, love, these women is very creative, and they steal. Their creativity come in stealing. They see something and they think it's cute, and then they travel the shit. And they always got some backwards dumb shit going. You know how they do, love. Love, stop acting like you don't know how they be in them damn motherfucking meetings, bro. They be sitting around them tables like,
Because if I don't set my standard, the standard won't be set. Because if I'm asleep, How can I be woke? Yes.
Because if I don't fall, how will I get up? Because if it's not in front of you, then it's already behind you.
And shit like that, love. And then they go traveling that, and then they don't want to be grouped. Not all, not all. Man, we got another super chat. My guy King Grove cooking. Vivica and Lisa Ray salty as hell. You know there is, man. You know there is. And just for that, man, I got to hear Cav one more time, man.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a shit what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid. You never turned out a plus sign. See, I got a problem with women like you, thinking that you talk as though you're someone to be appeased. Shut up, Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of seeing your twisted up mouth everywhere. Every time you come on camera, your face is twisted up. We get it. You're a smart, sassy, strong black woman. Do you have another gear? Do you have another character? You've been playing the same character for the last 30 years. We get it. 50 Cent, and Curtis Jackson responded and said, man, my ex-lover still want me. 17 years ago, we was together for 4 months, and she's still mad. My Badoom Doom must be better than I thought. Kudos to you, 50 Cent, for smiling through it. I mean, have you guys looked at the way Vivica looks these days? Every time you see her, it look like she done sucked on a bag of lemons. Now, I remember back in the 90s when Vivica was hot. Fine. But Vivica, but so many women like Vivica A. Fox fall into a broadcast where I said, women have already met their guy and they blew it. I mean, think about when you see Fox Soul, Vivica Fox, Claudia Johnson, and y'all feeling me, and Lisa Ray. Don't y'all see a bunch of old women and be like, y'all are 40 and 50 years old. Y'all should have been somebody's grandma by now.
Me, I don't follow very many people. I don't really watch other people on social media. The way that I think the stuff I have going on, I read, I study. You know, I'm a philosopher of my own thoughts, if that even makes sense, right? So, you know, some of y'all sent me the video and just sent the video. Some of y'all sent me the video and with an amen because you agree with it. But I need to help, like, bring some of y'all to the forefront, right? Because the concept is, for those of y'all females that get on social media and you start watching the nigga's ex and feeling some type of way about her or thinking that she's jealous of you, ain't no woman gonna leave a good man, is, you know, what y'all have told yourselves based on this video and, you know, whatever else in your life going on that got you believing that makes sense, right? So from me to y'all, the shit's just not true. It's just not accurate. It's not right. Doesn't make sense. Not correct. There's no period. There's no, you know, whatever the little sayings is y'all like to put on the back of statements. It's not true. It's not. And it goes vice versa. Men and women leave good men and women alone all the time. Don't matter if y'all want to agree or not, I'll break the shit down to where it's common sense. And if you still choose to run with it, that'll be your own dumbass self, right? And I'll start with females only simply because the video y'all was sending me was talking about females, right? So obviously, if you're a female and you dating a dude and you're obsessing over watching his ex on social media, that's a whole nother video in its own. I don't disagree that part you need some help, child. But the part about, oh, women don't leave good men, there is a great majority of women that cannot manage their emotions, that are not in a good space in their life to even be able to recognize when a man is a good man, let alone know whether to leave him or not based on that particular fact that they can't even sort out. There are a lot of women nowadays that have conformed to this victim mentality to where they can't even genuinely tell if the nigga has the actual characteristics to conform to the basics of a healthy relationship. It's a lot of women that y'all in a space where you have left a good man alone and your mind has told you that he wasn't a good man based on the hypothetical situations you created in your mind that aren't real based on your mismanagement of emotions. Everybody keeping up so far? Like, good niggas get left all the time. So this whole, like, look, saying y'all keep telling yourself to make yourself feel better, like you didn't actually lose a good person, that's just a coping mechanism to make you feel like you're mostly right in all the failed relationships you've been in. I'm not saying a bitch reasons for leaving the dude alone is right or wrong. Not even speaking on that. But this whole concept that y'all hoes done grouped up and keep telling yourselves and reciting and sharing and posting that, oh, if you seen a decent woman leave the dude alone, like he wasn't no good dude, because ain't no woman that's a decent woman gonna leave a good man alone. They do it all the time, bitch. We do it all the time, bitch. All the time. And the same goes vice versa. There are dudes that have left good women alone. And it has to do with the season that they're in their life. What's going on with their mental. Whether they could actually keep up or not. Y'all really got to understand what I'm explaining. Because y'all literally will take quotes and try to live by them as a way to make yourself feel better about not working on you. Or to make yourself feel like, even though I'm the common denominator in all of these relationships, it's still these niggas or it's still these bitches. Like, none of them wasn't no good person. All of them was bad. I was mostly right. They was mostly wrong. They did me wrong. It wasn't never my fault. All they did was lie to me. All they did was cheat on me. And all I did was be good. And if I left them alone, they ain't a good person. This is cap. Y'all got to quit this grouping up and like really encouraging one another to like buy into this bullshit. Yes, it be excuses. Remember, I told y'all in a video, there are excuses and then there are reasons. Y'all bitches will cling to any excuse to not go work on you. Y'all hoes will cling to any excuse to not be accountable for the choices you've made when dealing with people. Y'all motherfuckers will hang on to any excuse to not accept the fact that I didn't have any boundaries. I didn't make a bitch date me. I didn't allow myself to get to know them. I simply started fucking. I liked the person, locked in, allowed them access to all parts of me, and got myself played based on what their character was. And it wasn't that a bitch actually did nothing to me. It was that I had no fucking boundaries. No real value within self. No real self-esteem. These are the real problems. It ain't that, oh, I did a one-on-one today with a dude, and this was one of my best one-on-ones, right? Dude was running down me his situation, right? And this is the story of a lot of y'all life. Dude was describing when he got married to his wife, right? They, dating, fucking around, sleeping together raw. She get pregnant. She get pregnant and the man is not ready for marriage. But he described throughout her pregnancy, she ended up like putting on this sad persona as if she felt like her life was like ruined because she's pregnant and not married, right? So now for me, when I listen to shit like this, I understand if you actually want to be married before having kids, bitch, you shouldn't fuck unprotected. I don't give a fuck who's fucking you and what their choices is. You as a woman, if your ass want to be married before you get pregnant, bitch, you ought to wrap it up until you get married. Okay, but whatever. She moping around throughout the pregnancy, really giving off this emotional sadness that I want to be a wife. Man ain't really ready. She don't give a fuck about that. But when I talk about pressure and monogamy, oh, y'all hoes be at my throat. Oh, what she trying to say? Let these niggas be polygamous. We supposed to let them run all over me? No. But bitch, you're supposed to be considerate of what the other person actually fucking want to do with their life. So let's fast forward. Bitch, you running around pregnant, looking all stupid in the face, using your emotions to make this man like feel bad and feel like he's a bad man or a bad person if he doesn't wed you. So guess what? He wed you to conform to the concept that he's not a good person if he don't wed you after getting you pregnant. But you're the one that had this whole philosophy that I need to be married before I have a baby. Cool, he marry you. Now, of course, the marriage is not working out. Of course it's not. Of course, because of course the man never actually want to be married organically anyway. Y'all don't want to hear this. And then when it ends and the relationship didn't work out, you want us to believe the person wasn't a good person, even though you didn't have or give no fucks or have no care towards what they actually, y'all bitches will really push for a bitch to move forward in a direction of their life they don't really want to go. And then you will swear, I ain't make him do it. I ain't make him. But y'all already know how we as women use our emotions, how we get in groups, how we get with our fucking, mamas, our aunties, our family members, and conform to these philosophies and these whole quotes that, oh, if a man don't do certain things that you want him to do, he's somehow overall a terrible person. Shit gotta stop. The shit is a cap. It's what I call pressuring monogamy. And I know it's a lot of y'all, you don't want to hear it. It upsets you because you, your mama, your friends, your cousins, your aunties, them, like all of them have told you it's him. So, of course, to sit on my live and really listen and take in what I'm saying, you have to genuinely be honest with yourself that all them raggedy hoes didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. And when I say raggedy, I'm really referring to their mindset. Because it's a lot of y'all, the moves and the way that you act towards relationships and towards your baby daddy when you're co-parenting, it comes from your mama's bum ass perspective on fucking relationships, which she's never actually been able to keep a healthy relationship going in your presence. And you steady listen to that. I did a Zoom last night and it went so well. And we talked about the importance and the necessity of having relationships in your life and them having a purpose and actually having an overall assignment. See, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, you don't understand the assignment, which is why y'all out here and you conforming to all kind of bum ass sayings and philosophies and ideas to not actually work on you. That is the assignment. The assignment overall in life is for you to get to know you more and what you want, what makes you happy as time goes on. And for you to get with someone that y'all are able to coexist in a healthy relationship where both of y'all are still able to individually get to know self.
You hear the truth, Scotta. You hear the truth. That's what you hear. You don't hear yelling and yapping. You hear a lot of truth, and you can't take it.
I know some of y'all after this, you're not gonna like me, but I don't give a fuck. And don't nobody ever leave my page after y'all type out them long comments that you disagree. No one ever goes anywhere at all. I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining before I go any further. There is a lot of y'all that your mindset is solely about right and wrong. Who was right and who was wrong. If he was wrong, if you was right. If she was wrong, if in relationships are not not about that. I say it so many times on lives. They're about understanding, conflict resolution. Do y'all values align? Your goals and his goals. And some of y'all, if you really be honest, you don't have any real goals, which is why you overanalyze the behavior and the patterns of another person. And you make it matter more in your life than it should. And then your emotions that you can't manage, you make it the responsibility of someone else. It's a lot of y'all that don't realize, and I know your mama and daddy never told you this, but how you feel is your responsibility to manage. Doesn't matter who made you feel that way. It's your job to manage it. It's most of the shit I talk about, you won't understand it. You don't get that. If me and you in a relationship and I make you upset, I don't give a damn if I lie, if I cheated, if I did whatever. However you feel, it is your job as an adult to manage it. And then whether you continue to deal with me, however you choose to deal with me, those are choices of yours. And you have to be accountable for everything that comes along with that. Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. But these lies y'all keep telling y'allself, oh, well, she left him alone. He probably ain't no good person. I'm saying if he don't fuck with her no more, she probably ain't no good. Y'all don't even know what good people are. Y'all don't really legitimately be knowing the definition of what a good friend is, because y'all don't be one.
Yeah, a good
Y'all don't know
person
how
is
to
an
respect
asshole.
people's boundaries, communicate from a healthy space, all the stuff that you never seen growing up. Most of us was raised on survival. This way your mama talk to you any kind of way, beat your ass, never apologize for stuff that she be wrong about, and then just come in there and cook y'all food. You hungry? Y'all want some snacks? Y'all want some juices? Y'all want to go to the park? So you have no idea how to actually coexist with another human being and operate from a space where you are accountable for the shit that you say and do, the things that you know, are incorrect about, that you realize you are. So y'all spend y'all days doing just what y'all mama do, pointing out the wrongs, because your mama could walk through the house and say what everybody else doing wrong, but she'll never walk through that bitch and talk about how she ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but done fucked and made a whole bunch of y'all kids. She ain't never talked about that. Bitch ain't never said she couldn't get her credit right in her 40, 50 years of living. Couldn't never manage to save up no real money, ain't bought no real estate, don't got no multiple streams of income, couldn't keep a man, whether it was y'all daddy or a new nigga, it's just all niggas ain't. She could never walk through the house and say how she ain't right for that stuff, but she can tell y'all what y'all wrong about, and you believe this is an accurate way to operate. So this is how y'all move.
Woo! God damn it. Amen. Amen.
Then when I go to saying this shit, y'all don't like me. I don't know why. Because everything I be saying be real. A lot of y'all, you've never actually heard your parents say, I was wrong, I apologize. Or you know what? It's not necessarily about whether either one of us right or wrong, baby. Let's sit down and sort this out so we can move forward. Or hey, I'm stressed out right now because of my own choices, and this is why I be arguing at y'all to sit down somewhere and stop running in and out of my house. All kind of silly shit that y'all really just being kids. But because I can't manage my feelings as an adult, this is why I be fussing and whooping y'all ass. Because that's all I know to do. Because if you just keep going back generations, that's all the fuck happened to us as slaves when we didn't do what we were told. We got our ass whooped. So the only disciplinary method I know is ass whoopings.
Let's go.
They ain't gonna say that.
They don't know how to discipline that coochie, but they know ass whipping. Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's go.
Somebody to my water cup too small.
Saturday
Y'all know when my
morning.
water run out, I'm getting off.
Saturday morning.
Somebody said it took me 20-something years to have a decent conversation on accountability. It starts at the house. Exactly. Some of y'all got to be real with y'allselves. The standards and the stuff that y'all asking of other people, you don't even have that.
You don't even have that.
And then y'all be so mad at me. Y'all be sending me these people videos that be saying stuff, hoping that I agree with what they saying to help you feel better about the state of your life or how shit is going. And I'm not. Never going to. Ain't. And won't. And don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. For those of y'all that's been following me for a long time, you don't ever really see me mix my platform with a lot of people. Because there is not very many people that's willing to say the stuff that I'm willing to say.
Yep. Nobody. They scared. Walking on eggshells.
It was a girl yesterday on my Instagram. She typed, she watched the video and she typed, I hope you don't meet nobody in person and refer to their mama as a bitch, because that'll be the last time you ever do a car live. Now, mind you, I done talked to plenty of people in person and talk the same way I talk now. If I want to call her a bitch, she gonna be a bitch. Because see, here go my thing for a lot of y'all urban people. When niggas fuck up, they be a fuck nigga, a pussy nigga, a bitch nigga. When women fuck up, they be a pussy hoe, a fuck, you know, a flower ass bitch, a pussy ass hoe, whatever y'all want to call them, right? But when I talk about how the fuck decades your mama done sat there and projected the wrong behavior on you that has your life in shambles based on like continuously feeding you this fuck ass shit. Now you want to fight me because I refer to her ass as a bitch. No, you might want to go figure out who you actually should be channeling your anger towards, because I'm going to talk how the fuck I want to talk based on the real shit that I talk about. You don't like it? I didn't ask you to speak with me. I ain't never been out just talking to people for no reason. Truth be told, outside of my work, I don't really even fuck with people. I just stay to myself in my family unit and the relationships in my life that serve me. Y'all got issues, and they should just be addressed and fixed. That's the best part about you having issues and you recognizing your issues. You can go work on them. You can't work on the next bitch issues. I tried to explain to a lot of y'all relationships and when they're going bad. You know, I explain my strategy of restoring the vibe, right? This will really tell you, you know, once you genuinely do this, whether the relationship is worth trying to pursue moving forward or not, right? I'll tell y'all this. Then I broke down to y'all so sweet how when you cannot manage your emotions, you will make the relationship unrepairable just based on your reaction to what the fuck the person done did. An example, catch a dude cheating. Perfect. He cheated. If y'all got it understood monogamous agreement, he's wrong for that. But now you got to go get an understanding and decide whether you want to stay. Y'all don't push to do that. You just want to be a victim of his cheating. So the way that you react to the cheating becomes way worse than the actual action of cheating, meaning you break y'all privacy bond as far as all of y'all dirty laundry. You air out years worth of stuff. You put yourself in a space where y'all be done fought. Somebody done went to jail. The kids done seen y'all do toxic shit. All off of this one incident, and all the stuff you be done did after the one incident is really all the shit that makes the relationship tough to repair. It wasn't actually the cheating incident. And then when I talk like this, y'all think I'm trying to say the person was right for cheating, or they supposed to be allowed to do that, or what you ain't supposed to address. Just everything just go over your head. Just goes way over your head. Just way far over your head. This is all I really wanted to say. I don't even want to say too much more. I really don't. But y'all got to stop this cap, man. Y'all got to stop telling yourselves these flawed. Oh, if she left him, that girl ain't studying you. If she left a nigga alone, he wasn't no good nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? People be in seasons of their life where shit be so fucked up for them mentally or with their finances to the point where them motherfuckers can't even tell if they a good person or not. I'm over it. I'm over it. Don't. I want to say don't send me no more videos, but some of y'all send me good ones. Don't try to convince me to go along with somebody else's bullshit ass philosophies. Because I told y'all, it really be just to capitalize off the concept that a lot of people will gravitate towards a page or a platform if it makes them feel like it's okay to just do nothing. to just blame other shit and just do it's the niggas. It's all the niggas. It ain't you. It's all the females. It ain't you. It's all that they trying to mess up your sense of self-worth. It's all they doing this to you, and it don't be that. But I understand it's some people that, you know, they capitalizing off of that idea, which personally I feel like it be setting us the fuck back. Somebody tell me why you can't set the smoke on. The shit I be saying, man, it go for male or female. For those of y'all that this your first live of mine that you ever been on, none of my content has to do with painting one gender against the other. And I don't give a fuck if you gay, straight, poor, rich, old, young. The shit I be speaking on be going for everyone. All that other shit be cap. And you really got to be honest with yourself. Somebody tell my damn, have you been a fly on my wall? I don't be knowing what's wrong with people. I know a lot of stuff be left out their upbringing, but some of y'all, you just don't want to work on you. And just say that. Like, if you just want to stay the same, just say that.
Just say that. Stop blaming the man. Just say that. Stop telling men what they need to do. Just say you want to stay the same. Don't be the person that want to stay the same, but know everything that a man should do. Cause y'all do that. Oh, well, men should be leaders. So you don't see these women not wanting to be led, right? You don't see these women finding ego boost and doing everything for themselves, right? Come on now.
Somebody tell my love sip slow. I'm listening. It definitely set us back. It make us beef. It make it hard for us to actually raise our kids in productive family units and shit. Like, it makes it hard for our culture to co-parent. It makes it hard for us to understand the value in relationships. I spoke on that on my live yesterday. Just understanding that it is important for you to be able to maintain healthy relationships. It's not man against woman, woman against man. It's not how it's supposed to be. So if you in any groups on any pages where that is what y'all sit there and talk about, really, if you trying to like create some sort of forward progress for yourself, it is best that you get off that shit. If it takes for somebody to make you have like a negative opinion of the opposite sex for you to go actually feel empowered to work on you and do what you're supposed to do for you, once you get yourself together, it's going to set you back because there's always going to be that.
Is the voice deep or is the message deep? It's the message, right? You haven't heard a woman tell you the truth like this, right? Your mama ain't never talked to you like this, right? So it's not the voice that's deep. It's the message. It's penetrating your soul right now. Damn, you right.
That sexual attraction to whatever you attracted to, whether same sex. If it takes for you to be around somebody to tell you, girl, fuck these niggas, go do you, or bitch, leave that nigga alone and go do it. And the concept is, I'm going to work on me because he ain't shit. You're going to end up like in a space where you will not be able to maintain healthy relationships in the future. And this goes for both men and women, gay or straight. Even for some of y'all that's gay, y'all be saying the same thing. Y'all be saying the same shit, you know, just different terminology, but it be the same. Oh, I can't stand these punks. This is what y'all be saying. Oh, these niggas just be, dude, you're of that class as well. And although you may not like some of the character traits in the guys that you're picking, like, you got to be accountable that as you work on you, you will then attract a better quality of a person regardless of what the lifestyle is. Exactly. A bitch be hooked on that trauma bonding and all that unnecessary ass shit. I do one-on-one phone calls with individuals. I do couple one-on-ones. I do family one-on-ones. I do one-on-ones with children. Whoever, anybody that's trying to improve the way that they think and process what's going on out here. Because some of y'all literally following behind the wrong people.
That's a fact, guys. I'm telling you, I got one of the best and cheapest one-on-one programs. You know what I mean? She got her thing, and she give y'all the number. Y'all want to fuck with love? Y'all go fuck with love. You know what I mean? She a little bit more expensive than me, but we got the same psychological truth, and we gonna know what to do with you. You know what I mean? But that was my plug. I had to do that shameless plug. Y'all know y'all can reach me at goodmoneygus, Yahoo, or gmail.com, guys. Don't be shy. We got that fire. We got that privilege. You know what I mean? They didn't have access to this information back in the days. That's why your mama ain't got it. And that's why she didn't give it to you. Now we have access to this type of information, this level of information. We have access to it. Yes. We got it over here, guys. All right? So reach out. Don't stay hooked.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming, never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves, just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
Literally. If you're trying to book a one-on-one, text 678-965-0698. And if you see me do a Zoom on topics that pertain to areas in your life that you actually need to improve, get in the shit. There's really nobody else giving out this kind of data and shit that I'm giving out. And a lot of y'all, you too prideful to get in it, or you want to make it seem like you got it going on. Some of y'all from my same city, like you can feel how you want to feel about maybe like me not knowing that you don't got it all the way together, but bitch, I'm woke. Like I can tell by the shit y'all post, the way y'all act like you don't got it together. And it's understandable because a lot of us was missing this from our upbringing. Some of y'all, you need to tag your mother or your father or your auntie in some of this shit.
Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Your mother.
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
When y'all see me tour, I'm coming to Houston first. And you see me, it's going to be on relationships and then finances. My dog said he going to be on tour with me, but he does like big shit with credit repair and giving people access to funding and really understanding how to leverage credit and all of this stuff. These are the things that a bitch should mostly worry about in their day-to-day life. Not a lot of the bullshit that we be sitting up conforming to and worrying about. That is not going to help you be a better version of you.
There's nothing new under the sun. All this information has been available, and that says a lot. What does that say about our folks? What does that say about our people? If all this information have been available, then if you're a woman, that means you've been hiding this information because you've been benefiting from the lie. And if you're a man, that means you were never taught it because they knew this information would benefit you. And we in a society that need the man to be a fool. So since this information was always underneath the sun, you know what I mean? We need to start applying it now and activating it instead of just walking past it. Because that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's a big problem. That's not a flex to come out and say that. That's stupid.
I'll be running back my Zoom on entrepreneurship, money, multiple streams of income for the 4th time towards the end of this month. Jerv, I know a lot of them don't want to hear it, but see, the problem is, like, and I've been saying this for the longest, once you see the people around you on my page, your ass gonna get dumped the left if you don't get with the program, because it's hard to sit here and listen to the topics and the stuff I'm talking about and not want to be better. So after a while, the people are gonna outgrow you.
Yep. And that's why
a lot of y'all, you dating.
That's why when I tell y'all, in order to better yourself, you're gonna have to get from around those people. Because you'll tell somebody, right? You'll take my channel, for instance, right? And you'll be like, yo, bro, this morning, I was watching some good shit, yo. And you'll show it to them, and the motherfucker be like, why are you watching that? You know why they would say that? Because they need you to remain the same. They know they're gonna lose you soon. Whenever a motherfucker that don't plan on working on themselves see you working on you, they're gonna say you switching up, because they need you to remain the same. Because if you was to really max up and level up, you gonna leave them, because y'all not gonna be able to relate. All them boring ass stories, all them traumatic ass stories that y'all share that keep y'all close right now, you ain't gonna have those. You gonna have positive stories, real positive stories, and they gonna have those old stories. So when you go to tell your positive story to them, they ain't gonna want to hear it. They gonna want to keep reminding you of the old shit, the shit that had you stagnant. And that's why the hardest thing you gonna have to do is change. The hardest thing about change is accepting the change and accepting that the people you sat around for so long not gonna like you. They're not gonna like you anymore. And that's your problem. Your problem is you want to fit in. You want to be liked instead of successful. And you can't be both.
Nigga, he done sent you 1 or 2 of my videos. The nigga ain't gonna be attracted to your ass after a while. Just watch. And it ain't gonna have nothing to do with dealing with me. It's gonna have everything to do with the content and what the shit is making a bitch realize about their life. Same for some of y'all dudes. If you see your lady sitting up every night watching and repeatedly playing my lives and my videos and shit, bro, she gonna leave your ass alone if you ain't getting your shit together.
Facts.
I'm telling you now.
Salute to my
She's going
sisters with
to leave
sense.
you.
Salute to all my sisters with sense. Y'all know what time it is. Yo, simple old man, he be looking over your shoulder like, what you listening to? Oh, you better be fucking with that nigga. Oh, you like him? Yeah, he know what's up. He sensed the level up. He sensed the level up. He sensed the work you putting in on self. Likewise, fellas, they be sensing the work you put in on self. That's when all of the pop-ups come. Now it's always something to spend your money on. These women know when you're self-improving, that's when they want to take you and drag you to the devil.
You alone, and it won't be about another nigga.
I'm telling you, the greatest feeling in the world.
Some of y'all
Tupac was wrong, bro, when he said about the coochie being the greatest feeling. No revenge and that. No revenge. No coochie is the greatest feeling, guys. The greatest feeling in the world is learning something new, right? And seeing it flourish, seeing it come to life, learning something, applying it, and then seeing the result. That is the greatest feeling in the world. That's the creation. You plant the seed, you water it, you cure it, and you watch it grow. That's the greatest feeling in the world, bro. Can't nobody. Only losers run around here with that revenge and coochie shit. A real winner is telling you the greatest feeling in the world, bro, is setting your goal and accomplishing it. And it ain't even got to be a big old goal. It don't even got to be a long-term goal. You know how you feel when you accomplish a small little goal.
As friends, we talked about this in my Zoom last night. Your friends be trying to send you my videos, trying to get your ass off of that old niggas ain't shit, little vibes and shit. Your ass don't be listening to it. The girl ain't gonna be your friend after a while. Just know your pole project minded, welfare mindset, everything is somebody else's fault, ass gonna get left the fuck behind.
That's a fact, though, Ricardo.
And then you're going to be someone feeling like, oh, when people elevate, they don't fuck with you no more. I hope most of y'all was able to get something out of this live. But I just had to speak on that because a lot of y'all was sending me the same video.
Yo, they got something out of this. Love, trust and believe. Everybody that needed to get it, God sent people to my lives, bro. God sent you here, bro. Let's stop playing. God sent you here. Ain't no accident. You know what I mean? A lot of people needed to hear this, and that's what it is. Now you activate it and win. You know what I mean? You activate it and win. That's all. The goal is to pour into yourself so that you know who you are, what you are, and then you go off and help. You go off and help. In our Bible, our goal, guys, is to build disciples and spread God's word. How you gonna do that if you so engulfed on playing this independent game? I'm so independent. That's the devil game. The devil told y'all to play this independent game. God told us to play the help meet game, help one another. So we're not gonna play games. We're not gonna play games. So you could back yourself into whatever corner you need to back yourself into to justify your lack of working on yourself, but it's not gonna work. And you don't deserve shit. If you ain't working on yourself, man or woman, you don't deserve shit. You deserve exactly what you're gonna get, which is nothing. All right, guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and do not play with your life. I see y'all real back. I'll be back all day. I'm all day. We're gonna marathon it over here. Because I got some more black women stealing with their kids. So that's what we're going to go do next. You know what I mean? But I had to touch on this. Rest in peace and salute to the guy, Kevin Samuels. You already know.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a shit what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid.
Ain't it funny? Hold on real quick, guys, before we get on out of here. Ain't it funny that how she race agitated right there? She just tried to tell Kevin, she just tried to rally the black woman up with the whole Kevin was messing with the foreign women shit. But you just got caught saying, I don't care who it is. You got friends? You got friends? Because I don't discriminate. Let's play that back, B. Hold up. One
of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's not intimidated by who and what I am.
Yeah.
That likes to travel.
Yeah.
Going to let me go shopping.
Yeah. Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just
spoke. And I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so
you know,
if you got a friend.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, he was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a shit what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid. You never turned out a plus sign. See, I got a problem with women like you, thinking that you talk as though you're someone to be appeased. Shut up, Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of seeing your twisted up mouth everywhere. Every time you come on camera, your face is twisted up. We get it. You're a smart, sassy, strong black woman. Do you have another gear? Do you have another character? You've been playing the same character for the last 30 years. We get it. 50 Cent, and Curtis Jackson responded and said, man, my ex-lover still want me. 17 years ago, we was together for 4 months, and she's still mad. My Badoom Doom must be better than I thought. Kudos to you, 50 Cent, for smiling through it. I mean, have you guys looked at the way Vivica looks these days? Every time you see her, it look like she done sucked on a bag of lemons.
Older men that are true, established alpha men, okay? They avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much, you have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you. You are a lot harder to mold. So finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need, put her through. This is why you see some older men would get divorced and they would marry a younger woman. And now he's going to find somebody that he can actually, hopefully, have a happier life with. And he's not trying to make the same mistakes twice. And unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you, you know how hard it is to deal with somebody that has past traumas and to have to work through them with them. So it's a lot easier for them to get a younger woman.
And as we seek to dissect toxic masculinity, as we see the rise of women in corporate spaces and entrepreneurship, we see a transition of power that's taken place.
Yes.
And in the midst of that transition of power, I think that men can often wonder, where do I fit in this transition? If I'm no longer the alpha male, if it's no longer the man's world, but it is our world, where do I fit? I think the onus is on the man to consider, how have messages about power, messages about relationships framed a paradigm that makes him feel that the only way he can be powerful is if he is making a certain amount of money, or if he is progressing further than a woman is. Is there a world in which a man says, you know what, actually she makes more money than I do and I take care of home, and that is what works for our relationship? This is a reality.
Pride based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. But that validation be a motherfucker. Depending on what type of traumas you got from childhood, depending on how many of these people that's stuck in this type of shit around you, that shit be a motherfucker. Depending on how many exes, baby mamas, baby daddies, fucking ex-wives or ex-husbands, ex-friends, old jobs that you trying to subliminally prove points to, right? Because you ain't gonna never come out and say, this is what I'm doing this for. But a lot of y'all done made life decisions based on trying to validate yourself to you, right? And to another person, because it's based on the scars they left. Like you see the wounds and you try to tell yourself and show yourself I'm better than the way that they did me or how they wounded me, but you're not doing it through healing. You doing it through trying to validate by doing more of the regular repetitive shit that makes it feel like you getting shit done, but you ain't. Some of y'all have busied y'all life by Xing out everybody else out of the system to raise those children. So guess what you did, right? You made it where your struggle became a repetitive everyday thing. And those kids suck up all of your time. And you did that to yourself. People ain't really abandoned you and them kids. You set it up that way because it made you feel better ego-wise. It validated you that I could get something right. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level. Based on it validating that you are independent. But the whole point as a young adolescent growing into an adult is to establish your independence, to get an understanding for yourself with the intent to then know how to go out and build with others. That's all you learn self for. You learn self so that as you go out and navigate in this crazy world, you find your tribe and you are able to set up a system that works for you, not where you overwork yourself. After being grown for a while, you realize like there is no real honor, no real understanding of self in the idea of conquering basic ass shit on a repetitive level. Wonderful. You wash the fuck out of them dishes. You drop the fuck out of them kids off to them games. Wonderful. You show the fuck up with the light bill money every month. Wonderful. You pay the bills every single... Great. This is basic level adult stuff that should not define or validate who you are. There's so much more to get to besides this regular ass shit. And when you understand this, you won't define yourself and validate yourself with these tasks. You will scale up, outsource, aim to make more money, create multiple streams of income to pay people to...
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.